live, I think. I can't believe how long it takes YouTube to... There's this little go live button after you connect to your streaming software. Sometimes it takes 1 second, sometimes it takes 30 seconds. But anyway, we should be live. Let me know if you could hear me. You should be able to. Melius, how's it going? Albert, good to see you. Black Jedi, how's it going? Thank you for the happy birthday. The IT guy, good afternoon, Cody. What's the newest release by UniFi? I noticed that you can now add non-UniFi cameras to the UniFi network. However, I've not found a list. I don't think they have a list. It's just OnVIF supported. And it's UniFi OS 5.0, which is still in early access. So I can't really talk about it. I could talk a bit about it, but not fully. Not fully about it. Let me just... Can't move that. Good morning. It's still morning where you are. I guess it's totally a different time than I normally stream. It's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here right now. I missed Sunday because we had to work, so I'm like, you know what? Why don't I do it on my birthday? Frederick, how's it going? Thank you. Let me just see who else did I skip over. Anybody? Jack, how's it going? Rich, how's it going? Let's see. Niles, how's it going? I hope I say that right. I'm terrible with names. People know that by now. What do you think they're going to give away at the Ubiquiti World Conference? I don't know. Because, yeah, they did U7 Pros last time. This was at Chicago or wherever else they had dates. And, yeah, that was awesome. I don't know what they'll give away this time. I know it does say, and we're going to talk about Ubiquiti World Conference because I have a couple things coming up here shortly, which will kind of integrate with UWC Miami a little bit. But we will touch on this shortly if more people come. We'll give it a few minutes. Thank you all for the happy birthdays. I appreciate it. SRSR or Senior. Jordan, how's it going? Zepper, how's it going? Carlos from Portugal. Let's see. Teddy, what do you think you... Oh, that's what I just mentioned that. Can you use... hold on a sec. What did you say? Hi, Cody. And then did you say anything else before that? Can you use an NVR? I don't understand your question. So if you want to rephrase it and let me know. I just came here to drop a like. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. When is your birthday? My birthday's right now, today. Today is the day. I'm getting closer to 40 every year. Happy birthday from Las Vegas. Thank you. Justin, how's it going? Will we see a leaf type switch this year? Well, they did show something in their last video. It looked like 100 gig, or no, sorry, it wasn't a video. It was at the CD, whatever, that audio video show. And they showed a 100 gig switch, which could be considered a leaf switch, I guess. In a way, they'll call it something different though. I'm very hot. I think the air conditioning went down a little bit. Maybe they'll give away a UNASP. That is unofficial news and it's fake news. We don't even know that any of this thing is coming out. Can you use the UDMSC as an NVR? Yes, you can. Yep. That I have no idea. And every time I do my live stream, I always want to do a Nightbot. Whenever somebody mentions the name UNAS, that it just pushes something out saying that I don't know. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Which version of UniFi OS has the packet capture on the... I think it's the newest one, isn't it? Hold on, I gotta sign into my side screen here. Cameras support. Releases. I just did a video on it, didn't I? Let me just look up the video. It's probably easier to find it that way. Let's see. YouTube Studio. New CDA, UniFi Protect. It was UniFi Network 8.4.59. That's, let's see if I could find the link here. Here we go. Is this general? It must be. Yeah, it's official. This is the link for it right there. That's what it is. Trust me, at 44, you stop counting. Well, I'm getting close. I'm getting up there. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Albert, thank you. Cyberdog, Robert, Z-Guy, Roger, James. Or you just said that, but I mentioned that. Did you get the UniFi power amp? I did not. I did not really. Anyway, I'll probably end up doing a video on it when I have a place where I could do it like in a commercial setting outside of my house. Manual, how's it going? When Protect 5.0 officially released? Very keen to test. That I don't know, and the reason I never know when they're actually pushing stuff out to general. We were allowed to do a little video on 5.0 just because Ubiquiti pushed out their video yesterday, and we'll talk about that. But I just didn't think it was worth it because I couldn't do a full deep dive into settings and stuff like that. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Last Dragon, thank you. Stuart, Jacob, how's it going? It's so funny. I always think, I'm like, oh, your name's Stuart. No, it's not. People call me Mac all the time. Like, they think my actual name is Mac, and that would kind of make sense, I guess. I'm on the fence with UniFi Protect. I'm looking for nice 4K turret dome IP cameras. They don't have that in the portfolio. No, they do not. Not as of yet. Kelson, thank you very much. From Brazil. Awesome. BJ, thank you. I saw your tweet too. I appreciate it. Rich, thank you. Happy birthday, Cody. Has the stream started? It has. Can nobody else see the stream? Maybe you can't see it. If he can't see it, he's just going to have to refresh. We're not going to be crazy long today because I got to go out. I'm going to meet my buddy. I'm going to meet my buddy for lunch. Chantel and I and him and I think his wife are going out. I'm not too sure. No problem. I love doing the videos. In theory, if they implement OnVIF with Profile M, there are a lot of other manufacturers that offer that. So they're just kind of touching just starting out. I don't know where they're fully going with it, but there's going to be more features brought in with different profiles and stuff like that. We could see you. Okay. I reloaded and here it is. Okay. It sounds good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the live stream's going. People are talking to me. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mark. Question for you about identity free. It seems like it has mobile tap now. How is it and what are the limitations, if any? I haven't really used it, so I can't really tell or tell you that, but I believe it's just with Bluetooth. So that's your limitation. You could set your distance based off of how far you are away. Fix the white balance issue. Well, I'm using a different camera today. This isn't my DSLR, so if you haven't noticed, always I'm red in the face, so I try to white balance it off a little bit, but today I'm using a different camera. But yeah, I probably should just go red face and have the white balance good. It seems like you have to have the app open. I think you have to have it open in the background, but that's it. Like, obviously you can't, and that's the same with OpenPath. You have to have it open. What did I get for my birthday? Well, lots of people probably don't do this here, but Chantel just took me for a manicure pedicure, and then we're going out for lunch, and that's pretty much it. My mom's coming up on Friday because her birthday is on the 21st. We're gonna, do whatever, go out for lunch, and then on Sunday we're doing something else, which I have no idea. What hard drive can we use with the Enterprise NVR? Like, anyone that you use now, like a Western Digital Purple, those are meant for surveillance, anything like that. But Ubiquiti does actually, they have hard drives. I forgot what brand they use. Is it Toshiba? Yeah, so they have these enterprise hard drives right here, like the 16 terabyte. Thank you. I appreciate it. I switched to dry tech to UniFi. We have taken out some dry tech. I've never really worked on it though. Did you manage to test the enhanced retention button and see? I have not. I didn't. Not yet. No. I was actually having some issues that I can't really talk about because it's still EA. I didn't realize there was a new update out to fix it, but yeah. Notice that the black G5 cameras came online. Oh, nice. Yeah, they need to release the black and white cameras at the same time. That just needs to happen. George, thank you very much. I would assume if they want to challenge market with Enterprise NVR, they could not ignore sites with existing with cameras. Yes, but there's going to be limitations for it for sure. Like they're going to be offering OnVIF for free, right? So there's no license fees at all. So it's kind of got to be give and take, because say you had 50 Amcrest cameras installed in a place and they just buy your NVR. I mean, that's not going to make Ubiquiti a lot of money, right? So what I'm going to use it for is a customer. They have 10 Hikvision cameras and they want to add 5 Ubiquiti cameras. Now we tie them in and then we'll switch over those cameras later on. That's pretty much what it is. Are the cameras from other manufacturers that are cheaper than UniFi ones that anyone knows? Well, like Amcrest Hikvision will work. You don't want to get into there because there's controversy with it. Do your research before buying like third-party cameras. But I'm still sticking with all Ubiquiti. I mean, I'm never going away from it. I did buy this camera, but it's not OnVIF compatible. I probably should have looked that up before. But it's this Reolink, what's it called? Argus 4 Pro, because it's battery powered and then it has a solar. And on the side of my house, I can't get a cable there, so that's what I was going to use it for, but it doesn't work. Will you be able to see the partial lunar eclipse? I haven't looked into that. I did see your post in Discord though, but I didn't look into it yet. No. To link a camera to a door, does Protect and access have to be on the same device? It does. So if you're using a UNVR and you have the access controller on it, they both have to be linked, or a UDMSC or whatever. Oh, they're swapping them out. Okay. Like, we just use Western Digital for cameras, but OnVIF only does do continuous recording right now. I mean, I do that anyway. I do 24/7, so it doesn't matter. Would really love to see a video about pricing a generic job at some point. So, funny you should mention that. I did a video about that. It was more so on the door access side, and I got pinged by a bunch of people that I know, and they're like, your prices are way too low. I'm like, huh. Well, that's good to know. So I took the video down and I'm kind of rethinking my business structure and how door access and stuff works, because I don't want people to base their pricing off of my video, because I don't really have any overhead. But like cabling jobs and stuff like that, I could probably do. I think Ubiquiti will introduce more camera models for sure, or they'll keep upgrading. Like right now, they have a huge list of cameras, right? Like they have everything you really need. They have the turrets, they have the domes, but then it's upgrading to the AI path or the 4K path. And then they have this beauty, which we'll talk about here shortly. UniFi Protect 5.0 video mentions OnVIF support replacement program. I don't know what the replacement program is, if there's a program. I think it's great. I mean, we need OnVIF support, but it's really to, like I said, it's from getting into Ubiquiti, and then kind of you have a couple cameras that are already there, like Lorex or Hikvision or whatever, and you're just bringing them into your system, and that's pretty much it. But really, the price on this isn't too bad, I don't think. It's $2,000 US. Supports 16 hard drive bays, 2 10 gig links, SFP plus, and then 1 gig or one RJ45 10 gig. Data protection with RAID, obviously, and then the hot swappable. One thing, so you could either have it this way, or you could buy this Enterprise NVR bezel, and that's where it looks really cool. So whenever we do a deployment, we're probably always going to add this bezel. What does it add? What does it add? Disk overview and management. View live streams directly from the rack. Physically secure your disk. So that's probably the biggest thing for me. Most of the time, you're not going to be looking at this little screen to look at your cameras. Maybe you will, but it will look nice in the rack with the RGB if you want to turn that on. Multi-sensor one, I hate them. I hate them, but my company has tons. Oh, gotcha. It doesn't look like the picture because of this bezel, and that's what a lot of people were saying. So the bezel is it's sold separately. So if you want to have this, then you got to pay another $299. And $299 to an Enterprise is nothing. Probably like $2,000 for something like this it's not that much. I forget what they said. What did Ubiquiti say that it could handle? Ubiquiti. I think it was a crap ton of cameras. UniFi. Okay, so this is what they say. This is not per NVR. 1,000 plus cameras with vantage point scaling in ENVR. I forget though what the total amount is per NVR. thought it was like 210 or something like that. 210 HD and like 70 or 80 4K cameras. Maybe somebody else saw the post about it. You have to buy that separately, yes. If you want the bezel, yes. Everybody say hi to Chantel. She's in here. I wish there was a pretty way to do SMP ports through a patch or a pass through on Cat 6. Yeah, it would be nice, but there really isn't much. You could always do fiber, and you could get fiber keystones, and then you could do a little patch. Mark, thank you very much. And while Chantel is here, we will shout out the other channel like we always do. And there's a new video up, actually. It's like a minute video because we had a couple things come into our backyard yesterday. This is the second channel. There'll be more videos, but this is the newest video. If you guys want to, subscribe, watch things that are outside of tech, that's the channel. That's the video, but you could subscribe to the channel there. 210 HD, 142K and 74. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't even know what I'm going to do anymore. Like with am I going to stack or am I going to just use Vantage Point? Vantage Point is way easier. Like there's really no configuration. You just go into Site Manager and that's it. I guess if you don't want to use Site Manager, that's when you're going to stack. Could you use this in a multi-site situation? So I guess you could with the site-to-site VPN. I wouldn't recommend it because of the large amount of video traffic that would be going back. But say you had an ENVR at one site, your main site, and then you had a deployment that only needed 5 cameras. Well, you could get a little cloud key, and then with Vantage Point, you could tie them all into one dashboard. Micro Center is now open in Miami. Bet you get them to sponsor video when you're down there. Well, they messaged me actually, which is funny you bring it up, but they messaged me a week or two ago asking me, just ask me some journal. Usually when you do sponsors, they ask for your stats and stuff like that. Seeing as Micro Center isn't in Canada, it's a little difficult for people outside of the US to get sponsored by them. But we'll see. I sent them all my stats, and, if they get back, they get back. If not, it's all good. I haven't used the new U7 Outdoor AP. I have a couple here that will be deploying at my uncle's, though. Gabe, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Chicken Legs, that is a great name. That's what my buddy calls me all the time. What else were we going to talk about on here? Today, bday stream, whatever. UniFi ENVR, Enterprise NVR, so that's cool. Coming September 30th. $2,000. Can't wait to test it and then deploy it and do a video on it. Looks like a pretty big unit. Like it has back rails because 16 drives are going to be very heavy. Whoops. I did not mean to bring that up. Luciano, hopefully I said that right, from Brazil. Awesome. Solomon, how's it going? This is the best UniFi channel on YouTube. 152. Yes, hit the like button. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So I did mention that. I did a video. Like it was just, I used to do these videos all the time, but what did I do? It was this video. There's the new Ubiquiti products. And I said, I'm pretty sure it's 3U. And that's what I said in the video. And somebody's like, it's 4U. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen it in person. I had no idea. But I'm like, I almost guarantee it's 3U. So we have a deployment right now. It's only about 60 or 80 cameras. They have 2 UNVR Pros stacked, so we'll be replacing it with this one. And there will be a video on it. So what happens? The OnVIF, there's a button within the system settings of your UniFi control or your Protect. You just click to look for OnVIF supported cameras, and it's plug and play. You will have to put in the username and password though, and I don't know how far I could get into this. Probably can't talk about that, but you need to put in the the username and password for that specific camera brand. For 30 IP cameras, 9 APs, 48 office ports, should I go group cameras? Should you group cameras, APs, office, each at their own? You could do whatever. I mean, you could do it that way if you want to put it on certain patch panels, or you could just spread it out. That's the nice thing about VLANs, right? You don't need to have them all grouped together like cameras, switches. Yeah, it's nice on the patch panels, but you really don't need to anymore. Just label it. I mean, just make sure you label your cables at both ends so that people know. One thing that we're going to be doing, which I don't know the exact rules yet or whatever, but we're going to be doing a couple giveaways, like 2 or 3 giveaways here. And this is going to be from Ubiquiti. And if you haven't heard of, we're not doing it today, mind you. We're not doing it today. But Ubiquiti is doing this World Conference, Ubiquiti World Conference. They've did them before. I was in the Chicago event. I'm going to Miami on October 23rd. So if you're in Miami or you're in the area, make sure you go register. Let's go do this. There you go. Make sure you go register. Robert Pera, the CEO, will be talking. There'll be other talks about probably Wi-Fi 7 technology. Tom did it last year, UI Tom, and it was amazing. There's going to be probably new products that are shown that haven't been shown yet. You're probably going to get a free t-shirt, maybe an access point. I'm not sure. That's what they did last year. They gave you a t-shirt and an AP. What else? You'll get to meet me, and Lawrence Systems will be there. I'm not too sure if Crosstalk will be there or if any other quote-unquote creator. But honestly, it's a really good time. If you're into this gear, you're around Miami, make sure you go do it. But what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. And it will be based and kind of pushing people towards Ubiquiti World Conference so that they could know about it. Ubiquiti World Conference will probably go throughout Miami, I think. But right now, Miami is the only date. So the first one, unfortunately or fortunately, the first giveaway will only be on Twitter. It will be a repost, repost this, and we'll do it a random giveaway, and it's going to be something like a UniFi console of some sort. So if you're not following me on X or Twitter, that's my Twitter account. The next one will be during a live stream at some point, and the other one will be live at the show. I won't tell you the rules of the live in the Miami yet, but it's going to be one of the bigger prizes. And when I do announce, I'll announce it well before I go to Miami, but there's going to be prizes to win. So that's what, and Ubiquiti is going to be shipping the gear, drop shipping it to whoever wins. So it's going to be cool. The Chicago event was a good time. It was fun. I had a good time. I've never been to Chicago. We looked at some restaurants. We went to the museum, which was kind of cool. It was a lot of reading. And then we just hung out with people, which is great. Yeah. But ask your questions. I'm probably only going to be on here like another, we've only been on 23 minutes, probably another 10-ish minutes, because I got to get ready to go out. But the giveaway live stream will most likely be this Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, whatever we're doing for that. So make sure yeah, that's a hard time though too. Shoot, church, but Saturday and Sunday, I mean, there could be church as well. So I'll let you guys know in advance, but it's usually on Sundays that I do it. Sunday at 11 that we'll do the live stream for a giveaway. Thank you, Virgil. I appreciate it. In the text this morning, appreciate it. But yeah, if you're interested, go to Ubiquiti World Conference. Is a lot of fun. You get free food. I mean, everybody loves free food, right? So it's going to be cool. What else has happened within Ubiquiti the last few days? I might also post those giveaways on like Instagram too. I just don't know how to do it. Because like on Instagram, can you share on Instagram? I'm not sure if you can. Can you share on it? I guess you could, couldn't you? I just need to find an easy way. But anyway, we may do it on Instagram as well. Like if you don't use X or whatever and use Instagram, that's my Instagram. The Miami event is the day before my birthday. Yes, nice. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Appreciate it. When Ubiquiti releases new updates, how fast do you push them out to your clients? Well, we wait until after general, of course, and then we still wait maybe like a week or so just to make sure that all the bugs are fixed. Because there has been times, this was a long time ago, that they pulled the general release back because there were so many issues. Iceman, thank you very much. Let's look at this. I didn't get a picture of the cleanup, but I'm going back there Thursday. So we were just working on this the other day. That was fun. Actually, it was fun. It was just a lot of work. So what happened here, nothing's labeled at all, which was okay. It kind of made our job easier because we didn't need to label it. We probably should, but all this cable, there was a Nortel phone system sitting on the wall. We ripped out all this BICS. These cables ended up going over here. We put in a new 12U rack. We mounted all of the gear, re-terminated everything. The crappy part, this top patch panel was in T568A, which is great. I mean, that's what we use. And then the bottom one was in B. I'm like, ugh. So now I need to make sure I know exactly which cable's which. Because if it was all in A, I would just cut them all and then I would have re-terminated, put in the rack. We would have tested to make sure connectivity and that's it. But that made it take a frickin' lot longer than it should have. Is Protect 5.0 only available on the ENVR? No, it is available right now in early access. It's available in early access. I can't really speculate on stuff. Yeah, but a lot of people have been talking about NAS. That's all I'll say. Yes, hit all the like buttons for my birthday. Let's try to get to 100 likes. We're at 55 right now. 161 people. Manager, thank you very much. Anmar, thank you. Appreciate it. G5 turret has pictures in black, but I don't see the options to buy it in black. They probably will eventually come out in black, though, for sure. Because they have been doing that for most of their cameras, because they realize that, like, we do a lot of property management company buildings, and they only want either white or black, and they won't let you either, you know, you have to do it. You'll have to spray paint the camera. Solomon, thank you. Appreciate it. Are you going to post more videos on your larger... Yes. So the Ubiquiti or the UniFi Access jobs are coming. We haven't started the large one yet with like 40 or 50 doors. It's going to be started and it's going to be filmed from start to finish. There'll be a lot more detail in it. Like, I'm just going to add in boring parts that maybe you want to watch and maybe you don't. So, yeah. Because usually I condense it so much that it's like in a 8-minute video, because that's... YouTube likes shorter videos. But I think this time I'm just going to show you how we cable, how we cut in the door strikes, and to actually talk through it. We terminate, and that's all we do. My grandpa taught me it. As long as you use a standard, that's good. Don't make up your own. Thank you. Do you know how to set the reset to home feature on G5 PTC? I got a circle with a slash when I hit it. Oh, that's weird. I think you have to set your home first, though, don't you? Because it wouldn't know what your home was. You guys can't see that, can you? No. So if you, I'm just looking at my camera right now. G5, where the heck to go? PTZ. Pretty sure you have to set your home. So if you go to the settings, where the heck? And then go to home view, you have to edit in your home view first. Nathan, thank you. Appreciate it. Puff, thank you. Dog meat, thank you. Appreciate it. Have you had any issues with the UAP 7 Pros? My AP keeps dropping. I have not, but then again, I don't use them here. I have the Pro Max, and then I have the in-wall. We mostly terminate B, but it depends what's already there. Yeah, that's right. I think mostly in the United States, you do B. I mean, it varies. I did a TikTok post a long time ago for a polling, and it was kind of half and half what it was. Do you do anything to seal your cameras around the building? Yeah, we'll use caulking around the cameras. We also sometimes use dielectric grease. We don't run across it a lot, honestly. Like, we don't run across T568B quite often, but then I have other people who work in telecom in Canada, and they say that's all they use. So I'm like, I don't know. Where are you finding it? It's T56A for Canada, A, and then B is for the States. Would love a more detailed video. Yeah, we're going to end up doing, the next video will be way more detailed. We'll go through, you know, how we do the full configuration, adding people. We're going to blur out the people's names, obviously, but it will show you how to set up a business with 40 to 50 doors for multiple different companies. It's going to be cool. I always terminate in the B configuration. Is there any performance differences in A versus B? I don't think it's noticeable enough that it would matter. No. You could follow this one guy, Chuck Bowser, I think his name is. Chuck Bowser. Anyway, he's a RCDD. Actually, he does have YouTube. Anyway, this is his website. Let's Talk Cabling. But he's an RCDD and would be able to answer all those type of questions. Those details will be welcome for UniFi Access. Not a lot of people actually, there's like no videos out on UniFi Access. There's one other person I follow on YouTube. I think his name is Yes Techie. They do more so shorts, but they just posted a video on, I think it was the gate controller, which was super interesting. So I'll post their link down below too. They do a lot of like access stuff. They only have 24 videos. I mean, they're a very small channel, but they do. Yeah, it's something to check out. If you're looking to get more into Ubiquiti and UniFi Access, I would check out that channel. Always 568 B in the States, B-boy forever. Yep. Oh, you should, like, I posted a video out there. This was a little bit ago about how to wire a camera, and it was just a joke video. I ran the cable on the lawn. I mean, I left sheathing out, stuff like that. I did in A. So many people got mad. It was insane. Have you gone over the ENVR and why is the screen on the promo stuff but not on the sword? There is. Okay, so it's a little bit different. We did go over it, but I'll go over it quickly again. So we have the Enterprise NVR, right? So you could buy it like that. It just looks like your normal NVR Pro. If you want the bezel, you got to pay for that. $290 or $299 for the bezel, and then it will look like it was at CEDIA or wherever people are taking videos. So it was one, it's going to protect your drive bays. It will lock them in. It will show the cameras live on screen, and then you got disk overview and management. That's it. He uses A because he is from Canada. A, yep, that is absolutely true. I think the US government uses A. Yes, I believe that's true. I hope G5 PTZ in black. I really hope so as well. And Albert, thank you. That is very generous. I appreciate the 22. Thank you very much. That actually confused me at first about the ENVR. I'm like, what is, I really hope they're coming out with the bezel. But yes, Albert, I really appreciate it. Thank you. You have been a supporter for a very, very, very long time. No Wi-Fi 7 devices yet, but would you recommend Enterprise SE or the U7 Pro Max? That's hard. I don't know. The thing with the Pro Max, you're gonna have multi-link operation eventually, and that's gonna make it all worth it. But then you need Wi-Fi 7 clients. I don't know. It depends on your setting too. Like if it's a business, a little bit different. I'm using the U7 Pro Max right now, so maybe go with that. That worked. Awesome. Perfect. Happy birthday. Do you know what happened to the UniFi LED panels? Those were in the store like years and years and years ago. And then they just kind of just went, and I don't know if they're bringing them back. They did a Connect video. This was going back maybe a year or two ago, and they showed like LED panels and pot lights, and I think it was coming back, but maybe we'll see that in Miami at the Ubiquiti World Conference. Who knows? I hope you get to talk and show about the new power solutions they offer as seen in CEDIA. Yes. Maybe. That's all I'll say, maybe. I could talk about it because they showed it there. They had like this battery bank and in RPS, I think it was in the CEDIA, but that's all I could talk about it now. Thank you, Doya. Yes, we are getting close to 100,000. I can't wait. How do you typically power magnetic door locks? We never do magnets, ever. If you are doing magnets, you should probably, yeah, magnets are, because it's life safety, right? So we always just do electric strikes. That's it. You'd have to use some sort of, if it's a 24-volt mag lock, you'd have to go through some sort of, gosh, I can't even think the name right. Ultronics or something like that power supply. Protect 5 is already there, but so they showed it off early, and I think it even showed in there. It's like early access right now. I probably wouldn't move to it until it goes to general though, because there's a few bugs in it. No way we get an ENVR before a cloud key stand review. No one, you guys aren't going to let me down about this cloud key stand review. I haven't bought one, but do they have it? Cloud key stand. Oops. Maybe I'll see if Ubiquiti wants to sponsor that video, so I don't need to buy the stand myself. I don't even have a cloud key. I mean, it's 19 bucks. I think it would be kind of funny to do a review on it, wouldn't it? Andrew, thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate it. That will go towards my lunch today with my friends. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's celebrate their first super on live stream. This is funny. How do I do that? Can I click on it? Oh, I can't do anything. Okay. Let's see. Cody, are you getting the iPhone 16 Pro? I probably am going to be honest, just because my phone is up next month, I think, for renewal. So I'll probably end up getting the new one. They were probably going after Hikvision or like, who's that other company? Verkada, or I don't even know how you say it. Verkada. They are a newer brand though, so it probably is Hikvision. I think they did show a couple Hikvision in the video as well. Was that a newer version of the leaf switch in the rack? I would only assume it's a 100 gig switch, and that's all I know about it. Anyone else having trouble achieving quoted speeds using the Gateway Max with IDS enabled? No, Protect. Can only achieve 150 with IDS. So where are you going out to? Is it like your internet speeds? I would assume that's what you mean. Would love to see other access points where I could guarantee you they're not going to do that. That won't happen. Probably. I can't say for sure, but that is something that most likely won't. Do you know if Ubiquiti or UniFi will release a new updated doorbell PoE soon? I have no insight into that, and even if I did, I couldn't talk about it. But this I actually have no insight about. What I would like to see is a updated AI doorbell, PoE or Wi-Fi, whatever, I don't care, that allows us to do the facial recognition. I think that would be great. I mean, that's one of the main things that Ubiquiti's trying to push AI, right? There facial recognition, stuff like that, the AI features. I think that's the next path. Frederick, thank you so much. I appreciate it. $10 from Frederick. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Luke, thank you very much as well. Dawa. Oh, was it Dawa that they had in the video? So Roger, I have I have 5 gate access hubs here at my house, and I got to do videos on them. We just haven't been to the company yet to put them in. But there will be a video on it with the license plate reading to open the gate. The other big brands from China, yeah. I think that's what they're kind of going after. Like the company actually that we did this for yesterday or on Sunday, all their cameras are Hike. That's what they use. They want to start slowly cutting over to Ubiquiti, and that's what the OMVIF is for. So we'll put in an NVR, a 4-bay or a Pro or whatever, and we'll start cutting them over slowly, slowly. And then eventually we'll fully change them over. They'll buy one camera at a time or whatever, and then bring it over. They'll use the Hikvision until then. It's going to limit the access though, but whatever. This was a lot of fun. This was a AFI concert that I don't post a lot of stuff outside of tech on my Instagram, but that I definitely had to. This is still live, Andrew. Yes. It's not going to be live for too much longer because I got to head out it's about 20 minutes for me. I had read that UI was working on new talk phones. Any update about the talk phones? I heard they were as well. This was going like Q1 of 2024 and still nothing new. The only thing new is the soft phone feature with the Pro plan. That's it. I'm getting a message. Somebody's leaving a message on my phone. Hikvision cams are good. Night color. Yeah, you know what? They do great like night color vision. Yep, I agree on that. What is this? Hold on a second here. Oh, okay. Just somebody looking to me to help them out in my local area, which doesn't happen too often. We do a lot of work for people in the United States and other parts of the world. Good luck to Ubiquiti with trying to phase out Hikvision DAO. You will never, because of the price point. Beat them on the soft and easy use, but yeah. They're Ubiquiti's really big. Who was messaging me the other day? Somebody DM. Oh, I won't say that. I won't say their name, but they DM'd me on Twitter, and I think this is with Chat GPT. They were asking. This person asked, "What brands sell more access points worldwide?" As of 2024, Ubiquiti Networks, Cisco, and Aruba Networks are among the top of access point sale. So I would have thought Cisco would have been the top, but it's showing that Ubiquiti is the top access point manufacturer in the world right now, which is insane. People don't realize how big Ubiquiti actually is. I tried Protect 5.0 and found it's away from working 100% with OnVIF, and that's what they've even stated that they need to push more into it for sure. Since doing DNS Shield, I have been bombarded with break-in attempts. I would any way to stop that? I don't know. Send me an email. Go through my website and fill in the form, and I'd have to look into it a little bit closer. Can't wait for 5.0 to come out so I could try off-brand cameras. Yeah, I think I have an Amcrest camera, like a AI Amcrest camera here. I think it does all the AI in the camera, but I'm not sure how I'd view that through Ubiquiti. Mike, thank you very much. This mic, there's two mics in a row here. Have you been able to policy-based routing working using WireGuard with Surfshark? I am able to get OpenVPN. I haven't tried that, and I haven't tried Surfshark, so no. Ubiquiti is the Apple of networking. Yes, they are, because Robert Pera came from Apple. That's one big thing, and you could tell it by based on their actual design and how they package stuff. Like, it's amazing how they package stuff. Not that I really care about that, because I'm ripping it out anyway, but they do a really, really good job of that. Tech Talk and Unbox. Safwan, how's it going? One day you're going to have to come over to Miami or to one of the Ubiquiti World conferences down here. Tell Riley to pay for your ticket. It would probably be a very expensive ticket, I would assume. Oh, I'm sure he wants Apple headquarters to run on Ubiquiti. I'm sure he would probably pay for all the infrastructure to get them to do that as well. Yeah, the boxes are, you know what's great about them? Like, if you have 2 NVRs in a box, when they're shipping it, they put that little plastic sleeve around it so you could pull one of them up easier. It's crazy. Yeah. I knew what you meant about the unbox, like how we actually do it. I'm kind of done. I used to do just unboxing videos, and then you just do an unboxing, and then the next video is the actual device. I am totally done with that. I won't do that anymore. Robert Pera, Return of the King. Oh, you need an approval visa. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. You could do it as well. Yeah, you know what? They have been, and I'm not a financial advisor at all, so don't take this as advice. But their stocks have been going up, which is great, because I have quite a few stocks and I need them to go back up. Do you know if it's possible to set remote party ID in Talk? My SIP provider, remote party ID. I'm not sure about that. Have you opened a ticket with Ubiquiti? They should be able to address that, but if they're not, I'm not sure. I haven't run into that issue with them. We will stream for another couple minutes, and then I got to get going. I cannot be late. Mocha is passed out right behind me. I'm not too sure what video will be done this week on, or if a video. I have a video for, or I'm starting a video on Synology hyper backup to back up one NAS to another remote site. So that will be at Ubiquiti videos this week. I'm not sure. I'm running out of, until we get some more gear, I don't know what else to do. I could do a UniFi Talk 2024 video. There's going to be door access. There's going to be on-site door access videos. I did record a bit of this site. cleanup, but I didn't record enough of it to make it into a full video. So I think I'm going to combine it with another on-site video. That's another cleanup video that I'll be doing on this Saturday, I think it is. Thank you very much. Do you not use 00 instead of plus? I guess you could use that, right? I love the way of your cat's photobombed one of the most recent video. Oh, because she was standing right up here, Mocha. I'm like, I'm going to cut that out. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to reshoot that. I'm not going to cut it out. So her butt was in the pretty much in the face of the camera. She's actually right on the floor right now beside or behind me. I had a U6 Pro die after a year. Is that normal? It's not. I wouldn't say it's normal, but you could get an RMA for it. I wouldn't say that's normal though. One of the Wi-Fi modems. I don't have a Wi-Fi modem. No. Have you ever installed network cables for school or college? Yes, we have. Oh, mobile routers. I don't have the mobile router yet. Is that available here? I could ask them to send me one, but it's like, do I use that or do I just do the Starlink Mini? Oh, they have the mobile. They don't have the industrial here, though. That's why, yeah, they only have the mobile router, not industrial. I think there's more. I believe there's more access points coming out this year, but we'll see. Like, we'll see next month what they have to show new that wasn't at that trade show that just passed. Is there going to be anything new? I would assume they would have some new things. I don't know, though, for sure. Because at Ubiquiti World Conference in Chicago, I guess I could say this now because it's released, they were talking about the Enterprise NVR. They talked about OnVIF support. Like, they touched on it because at that point it was just like somebody asked in the crowd, are you ever going to support OnVIF? And Robert Parrish said, just wait, but it's coming. And that's what it was. Do you think Lorix cameras should work with Protect version 5.0 if it's if the Lorix cameras are OnVIF supported? Yes, it will. What games are... I just bought Astrobots, I think it was called. Astrobots for PlayStation. I was thinking about doing a rerun of oh my god, what is that zombie game called for PS5? The Last of Us. I was thinking about doing a rerun of The Last of Us, and that's pretty much it for now. I'm sure we will see an in-wall 7 with switchboards. Yes, that's already confirmed. I was able to say that in the video, but we don't know release times. Are the doorbells recording 24/7? It depends how you have it set up. You could do it for smart vehicle or person detections or motion, or you could do it 24/7, which I do 24/7. I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. OnVIF support is great. It is great. I need to get a couple OnVIF cameras now. I threw out a bunch of stuff. I had so much cameras and stuff, and I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I'm not even going to try selling it. I'm just going to... My little brother's calling me right now. I'm just going to bring it to electrical, like, recycle place, and that's what I did with a ton of things. UDM SE versus UDM Pro, don't care about the PoE and 2.5, then I go with the SE. The only thing with the Pro that you're going to have a challenge with, it's not really a challenge. Typically, they ship out UDM Pros at UniFi OS 1.0. So you're going to have to upgrade to 2.0, 2.5, 2.7, whatever, all the way up to 4.0. So it's going to take a bit of time. I saw your video on the TP-Link in the DAWA. Yep. Yeah, the Chicago World Conference. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're in the area and you can come to this, register. It's free. It's the Ubiquiti World Conference. You'll see myself, Tom Lawrence, and a couple of, I think, Unified IT is going. I forget who else is going. You do 20. I do 24/7. Like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I have enough storage. Yeah, I think they said that they were going to come out with around 11 access points for this year. I forget where we're at. Astrobot, best ever. We see you in yeah, you'll see me in Miami, where myself, Chantel, and my brother Jay are going. Would love to see a flex switch with 2.5 gig. That would be nice, wouldn't it? What time is it? 1:50. Curious if you could do something fun with thermal cameras with OnVIF. I don't know how that would work. I know somebody in Discord, I forget who it was, not my Discord, the Ubiquiti was mentioning thermal cameras, and thermal cameras were a huge thing during the, sickness of 2020, and it made sense. Thermal cameras were great, but thermal cameras still are great if you're like on a big farm field and stuff like that. Tub Gigs, yes, you did make it. I did see that you were doing a live stream, but yeah. Time zones really screw me up. And thank you, I appreciate it. I'm only going to be on here another minute though, because I do have to get going, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately, my buddy, he just messaged me. He's like, you want to go out for lunch? I'm like, oh, I don't think I can because I'm doing this live stream. Then I'm heading to a town that's by us. And he's like, oh, guess what? I'm going to be in town. I'm like, why are you in town? He's like, well, I'm just going to come out for your birthday. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, let's do lunch. So we're making a thing of it, I guess. Thermal cameras are far too expensive. I can see that. I've never actually looked up prices of them. It would be interesting if Ubiquiti came out with thermal cameras for whatever reason, but you might as well add it to your catalog of gear anyway. But yes, I am off. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I will be live again on Sunday, this Sunday, probably at 11, and there's a 80% chance of a giveaway, just so you guys know that. 80%. Follow me on my social media, do all those type things, and then you'll be aware. If you're not in my Discord and you want to be in the Discord, I'm always in there and I update things as well. How long do you keep your recordings for a client? Depends on the client. That's it. Everybody, thank you very much. Take care. I will see you later. And thank you all who did the super chats. I appreciate it. And just, coming here and watching.